Hello, welcome again, sports fans, live from Marathon High School. It's a Marywood South contest. It is the Edgar Wildcats at the Marathon Red Raiders. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Ross. With me, Trevor Zaleski. He is the author of the All Access Marathon program this year. He's doing a great job with it. And seeing the person looked familiar. I thought I knew the person walking in, someone famous, but I don't think it is. Edgar comes in at 6-7 on the season, 4-4 in conference, right at 500, tied with Stratford for third place in the conference. Marathon comes in at 5-9 overall, 2-6 in the conference. However, Marathon Red Raiders have won 3 of their last 4, including 2 in a row, against Iola Scandinavia and the Prentice Buccaneers, a Marywood Conference team. Edgar, on the other hand, have lost 5 of 6, losing to some good teams. They lost to Pacelli, Allman Bancroft. Both those two teams are on top of the CWC South, and lost to Athens, who's also playing much better. So teams are going opposite directions if you look at solely wins and losses. This is the second meeting of these two teams this season. The teams met way back November 17th at Edgar. Edgar came away with a 36-28 victory. Edgar, of course, is led by sure-to-be first-team all-conference selection Michaela Workus. Really the only leftover from last year's sectional final team that ended up losing to Wabeno Leona to go to state after upsetting the Assumption Royals in the sectional semifinal. Marathon is going to continue to rely on Myla Helke and Emma Love. Let's take a break. We'll come back after the national anthem with their starting lineups after this on Zaleski Sports.
At People's State Bank, community is reflected in everything we do. So when you bank with People's, you help support local charities and businesses, help new homeowners establish roots, and create stronger communities to live and thrive in. It's a uniquely People's approach that's always paying dividends, and a pretty good reason to make our community yours too. Visit us at bankpeoples.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate basketball officials...
National anthem's over. We are getting set for the starting lineups. We are getting in right in the middle of the season. Both of these two teams have crossed over the halfway point of their schedule. These teams generally play 24 games. Again, Edgar 6-7, 13 games in. Marathon Red Raiders 5-9, 14 games in. For what it's worth, the Marathon Red Raiders are ranked number 70 in Division 4. Edgar is ranked number 53 in Division 5. Should be a good one. Both teams kind of hanging in the middle of their respective divisions. On our weekly show that Jason Zaleski and myself host, we are definitely going to get into playoff talk. Again, you can be a VIP member. $5 a month, you can see the top 20 or so rankings in each division for boys and girls. And soon we are going to have projected brackets on there. We have a very good handle on the WIAA seating methodology. Last year, we did not miss a seed by more than one. And honestly, the only seeds that we generally miss are teams that are mathematically tied, or we don't have a great track record with 15, 16 seeds. The bottom two teams, it might just be a geography thing, honestly. Starting lineup for the Edgar Wildcats, number 0, Taylor Lemmer. She averages 3 points a game. Number 2, Milana Kohler. Number 3, Emery Borkart, a last name that a lot of people will remember, follow the Edgar program. Number 24, Morgan Streveler. And I missed one. It looks like it's Macy Yonker. All right, for the Marathon Red Raiders, number 2, Chen Peng Pakatong. It was like a very familiar starting 5. Number 4, Miley Helke. She's averaging nearly 7 points, 7 rebounds a game. Number 5, Emma Love, post player, who can also shoot it. Also averaging about 7 points a game. Number 10, Kaden Sapinski, actually a newcomer to the starting 5 since my last time here. And number 13, Kyla Heisey. She's averaging 3 rebounds and a couple of assists a game. Good ball handling guard for Coach Schneider's Red Raiders. Again, the Edgar Wildcats come in tied for 3rd with Stratford. As the standings have played out, Assumption and Auburndale atop the conference, both undefeated. Both teams play each other coming up twice in 5 or 6 days. Kind of a weird scheduling quirk with reschedules. Marathon is in 5th place, ahead of the Newman Cardinals at 2-6. So we're underway. Edgar starts out man-to-man. Defense. Marathon really improving as the year goes on. A very young team. Sapinski to the rim, no good. Ball's loose. Rebound comes down to the Wildcats. Quickly in transition. Workus gets her first shot of the night. She's fouled, and she earns 2 free throws. Falls on Miley Helke, her first.
Miley Helke, her first, team's first. Workus at the line for 2.
Workus averaging 13.2 points a game and almost 7 rebounds. She's having a good season. At the top of the show, I thought that she is a first-team all-conference performer and likely to be. Edgar showing some full-court pressure. 2-0 Wildcats. Workus went 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Tough pass out of bounds, going to stay with Marathon. We have a snowstorm coming in. What do you think about that, Trevor? I'm already sick of the snow. We've had it like 3 days. I'm sick of it already. Helke picks up her dribble, does find Love. Good defense there by Streveler. Skip pass. Heisey in the lane. Sapinski trying to feed Helke, gets it stolen away. Turnover for Marathon. Edgar quickly the other way. This is Yonker trying to slip it to Streveler, but it's knocked out of bounds. But it will be a baseline out of bounds for the Wildcats. The gym's really quiet. People are looking at me as I talk. A foul on the drive. It's not going to be free throws, but it will be the second team foul on Marathon. And the second on Miley Helke. So Coach Schneider's going to have to go to the bench a little bit earlier than he usually does. Danica Pashek comes into the game. Marathon going man on the out of bounds. A lot of teams like to play 2-3 zone out of bounds just because of all the screens and cuts. Streveler to the basket, no good. Love with the rebound. Marathon trying to go quick, not allowing the Wildcats to set up their full court pressure. Long pass stolen away. Lemmer loses it. Steal back the other way is Pashek. Pacaton has it. Top of the key, Pashek. just taken away. Yonker just a little bit stronger that time. 2-on-1, pass underneath. Lemmer has it. Workus in the lane, shot off the front of the rim and falls over. 4-0 Wildcats 2 minutes in. Edgar with a 1-2-2. It's a common press that we see all over high school basketball. Of a double dribble. Yeah, good defense that time by Kohler. Pacaton just a little bit uncertain with the ball that time down. Touched it with both hands. Again, these two teams played early on in the season. It might have been the first game or the first week. Actually, I have it here. It was both teams' second game. Shot rolls off the rim, no good. Over in Edgar, Edgar got off to a big lead. Marathon came storming back in that one. Ended up being an 8-point game. Edgar win. So this should be a good one tonight. 4-0, almost 3 minutes into this one. Offense a little bit stagnant here so far for the Red Raiders. That's a long pass. Long passes get stolen away or knocked away. Here is Yonker. She's fouled, driving to the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Falls on Pashek, her first.
Her first team's third. Number 32, Megan Schneider.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
All right, welcome back. Out of the timeout, Coach Schneider emphasizing to his ladies, have to move more on offense, set screens away from the ball, set ball screens. Just need a little bit more offensively, and we've seen that as of late. A little bit tired tonight, maybe. First free throw off the rim, no good. Again, this is Yonker at the line to shoot 2 after the fall by Pashek. .49 left to play in the first half. It's 5-0 Wildcats. Edgar able to set up their press. In some trouble. Caitlin Love. Going to shoot the 3 from top of the key. Misses it short. Goes out of bounds to the Wildcats. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in marathon dinner or get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. Marathon, good pressure that time, forces the turnover. Yonker gets called for steps. I see some of the boys basketball players walking in. Pink flamingos, lays around their neck. See some varsity kids, see some of the JV kids over there. It's good that they're supporting their team. Foul on the drive with the first team foul on the Wildcats.
Edgar foul on Workus, her first.
Falls on Workus, her first. Again, Michaela Workus comes in averaging over 13 points a game. She has 4 already. We have the Edgar fans right in front of us. A bunch of students. 14:20 to play. It's 5-0. Marathon looking for their first points. Knocked away, stolen. 4th turnover already for Marathon. Little give and go. Really good idea by Workus, but Kohler just wasn't ready for it.
Marathon's got 3 fouls.
A little over 14 minutes left in this first half. Marathon trying to break the Wildcat press. They do. A 2-on-1 opportunity. Packaton layup is good, and Marathon's on the board.
14.
If your opponent's going to press you, you do have an opportunity to get some easy baskets, and Marathon could use a couple right now. The lead's only 3. One of these tight Merriwood South battles. That's what we're going to get tonight. Have to earn everything. Packaton long 2 is good. She's got all 4 points for Marathon, and it's a 1-point game. Weather permitting, we are going to be here tomorrow night for Edgar Marathon boys basketball. Marathon, of course, ranked towards the top of Division 4. Nice shot over her left shoulder. Streveler has her first 2 of the night. 7-4 Wildcats. Macy Mishka's in the game for the first time, number 21, as is Maven Schneider. A foul on the Wildcats.
Number 14, Savannah Kepke. Number 3, Embry Borghardt. And for the Wildcats,
Foul was on
Heisey
Yonker,
for the Red Raiders.
her first.
And a foul on Yonker, her first, team second.
$12:50 left to play. Wildcats by 3. Thanks for joining us tonight. You have a lot of different options to spend your Thursday nights. Glad you're spending it with us. Travel on Maven Schneider. Marathon with some trouble here in the early going of the first half. Controlling the ball. Handful of turnovers. No, and good pressure is going to do that to teams. I think that Coach Schneider just needs a little bit more out of his squad so far.
Marathon foul on number 21, Macy
Fouls
Mishka,
on
her
Macy
first,
Mishka.
team's fourth.
4th team foul for the Red Raiders. That's out of bounds. That's a turnover. Maven Schneider getting on the floor, helping to force that. Marathon comes in, winners of 3 out of 4. Slow start to the season, improving as the season goes on. Step back 3, no good. Too long by Caitlin Love. Here's a lead out, 3-on-2. Left-handed layup off the rim, no good by Yonker. But the putback is good. Burkhardt's first 2 of the night. One Burkhardt leaves the program, another one steps in, as is the way in rural basketball. Packaton, long 2, no good. She gets her own rebound, putback, no good. Good look, 2 good looks. Neither one went. Lemmer with the rebound. Wildcat ball, up by 5. Here's a 3 off the back rim, no good. Yonker gets the rebound. Nice pass underneath. Have a foul on Marathon. Falls on Caitlin Love, her first.
Marathon foul on
3 opportunities that time for the
her
Wildcats.
first, team's fifth.
Kipke's the line to shoot 2.
Kepke at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Edgar, 4 of 5 at the line so far here in the game.
Substitutions for both teams.
For all your plumbing, septic, water, sewer, and well needs, there's always one great place to turn, Marathon Plumbing Service. Whether it's your home or business, their expert staff will get the problem resolved quickly so you can get back to what matters most. For all of your plumbing needs, look to Marathon Plumbing Service, where service is in their name. Transition, nice pass underneath. Emma Love can't get it to go. Marathon's had some really good looks, just not able to get the ball in the basket. That's a pass through traffic. Kohler misses the jumper. Ball goes out of bounds to Marathon. Emery Borkart wearing number 3, just like Borkart of the last 4 years. Would love to say that they're sisters. They look alike. I am not going to assume anything, though. Break the press. Layup is good by Emma Love, her first 2. They look very much alike. Emery, a junior. A turnover. Marathon with a little bit of momentum here. That's a tough pass out of bounds. It's going to be off the fingertips of Sapinski. And another Red Raider turnover.
For the Wildcats.
Workus comes back in. Workus, the only real player with lots of playing time that was on last year's very successful team. One game from state, they lost up in Rhinelander. We were there. Albino Leona played a great game that day. Workus gets the shot to go. Workus has 6. She's almost halfway to her season average. Edgar doing a good job swarming. Emma Love thought about the 3. Skip past to Pashik. Packetown in the corner. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Sapinski. Top of the key, Emma Love. Marathon's not making Edgar work real hard on the defensive end so far. Rebound goes to Kepke. Coming back the other way. Wildcats with the ball up by 6 now. Stolen away. Pashik by herself. Layup is good. That's what Marathon needs, some easy baskets. Lead down to 4. Runner no good. Another second chance opportunity, but that's also missed. Kepke can't get it to go. Marathon down by 4 with the ball. 8:45 left in the first half. Marywood South action. Love, post touch. Pass outside. Here's an open 3 for Sapinski. Misses it short. Workus with the rebound. (12-8) Wildcats. Marathon is a good defensive team. Teams do not score big points against this Marathon team. Offensively, it's been a challenge at times. Workus can't get it to go, and a tough shot. With a young team, offense is a lot harder to teach than defense. And that might seem counterintuitive to a lot of people. Emma Love, 3, misses it long. Offensive rebound, second chance. Here's a post touch for Love. Love over her left shoulder, off the backboard, no good. Halverson with the rebound. Timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this on Zaleski Sports.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to PartsCityAuto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Fleet Farm. Get instant savings at Fleet Farm. Skip the wait and take $10 off your purchase of $75 or more in store or online. Shop now and save on gifts for others, or maybe even a gift for yourself. Shop all your favorite everyday essentials and save at Fleet Farm. And Family Vision Center in Marathon provides quality eye care for you and your family. From medical eye care and routine eye exams to high-quality glasses or contact lens needs, you're in the right hands with Family Vision Center in Marathon and Wittenberg. 12-8 Wildcats on top of the Red Raiders. 7:38 left to play in the first half. With the young team, mentioned this just before the timeout, teaching defense is a lot easier than teaching offense. Here's a steal. Caitlin Love up ahead to Schneider. Defense is more about attitude and teamwork and hustle, right? And offensively, you need to fine-tune the craft a little bit. Macy Mishka, her first two. All of a sudden, Marathon cuts to 2. Tough pass. That's gonna be a foul on Pashik, her second. Try to go through Workus to get the ball.
Marathon foul on Pashik, her second, team 6.
Under 7 to play here in the first half. Halverson has to pick up her dribble. Schneider getting on the floor, getting after it. Here's a steal. Pashik having a good first half on both ends of the floor. Caitlin Love. Pass it here to Helke. Helke on the wing. Nobody's moving again. Offensively, just a little bit stagnant. Here's a post touch. Over her right shoulder, left-handed, good by Pashik. We're tied at 12. A quick 6-0 run for the Red Raiders. 6:20 left to go in the first half. Edgar's in the bonus the rest of the way. Inside touch, Workus, left-handed shot, no good. Jump ball, it's going to stay with the Wildcats. You can just feel the momentum shifting in this one. Kyla Heisey back in the game for Marathon. Edgar almost had a 5 count because I don't think anybody knew that the ball was in the hands of the inbounder. Here's an open 3 on the wing for Halverson. Back iron, no good. Another second chance opportunity, but taken away by Love. Love into the front court. Loses it for a second, and we're going to have another jump ball. It's going to stay with Marathon. I don't see the Garantula in the house tonight. Fantastic post move by Miley Helke. Marathon has their first lead of the game. 5:40 left to play in the first half. Now an 8-0 run. Good post defense that time by Helke. Getting it done on both ends of the floor. Schneider, ball top of the key. This is Heisey. Caitlin Love gets it to roll in. 10-0 run for Marathon Red Raiders. Biggest lead of the game by 4. Marathon getting it done with the dribble drive. If you can't get open shots, get as close as you can to the rim. They'll start falling. Right-handed runner is good. This is Kepke. 3 points for her. Leads down to 2, but it ends the 10-0 Marathon run. That's a bad pass by Schneider. Stolen away, 2-on-1. That's a tough pass. It goes all the way to the mat. Yonker Just led her teammate a little bit too far. Streveler back in the game. Borkhardt back in the game for the Wildcats. Looks like Emma Love's back in the game. Kyla Heisey. Macy Mishka. Pacaton. Sapinski. Starting, or your current five for the Red Raiders. See a little bit more action offensively here for the Red Raiders. Moving away from the ball, screening away. Tough pass, knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Marathon. 3:56 left in the first half. It's a good one here, 16-14. Kind of a quick first half, try to get home before the snow comes. Seems like every time that we turn on the news, the snow predictions are going up and up and up. It's been a pretty nice winter so far. Lob inside to Love, off her hands, turnover, back to the Wildcats. Yesterday was my birthday, Trevor, and almost had my first ever brown birthday up here. January 10th, usually the odds of having no snow are very low here in central Wisconsin, and missed it by a day. We've had the snow now for 2 or 3 days, ready for spring. Drive to the basket is fouled. Younker's going to get 2 more free throws. That foul is on Mishka. Now she has 2. Mishka has 2. Pashik has 2. Miley Helke has 2.
Yonker at the line for 2.
Yonker went 1 of 2 at the line, her first trip to the line. This one misses short. Second free throw goes in. It's a 1-point game. It's been closely contested, and a big part of why it's a turnover. Big part why Edgar got off to the quick start was that they were able to get turnovers like that off of the press. But if you're not scoring, you can't set up your press. If you're turning the ball over, you can't. You also can't set up your press. That foul is on Yonker, her second. She's going to have to take a seat.
Melena Taylor in for the Wildcats.
Kaler comes in for Edgar. That's a nice pass over the top to Schneider. Pacaton, this is a 3 behind the line. She misses everything out of bounds. Back to the Wildcats. Special thanks to all of our Marathon sponsors. Marathon Plumbing Service, Rib River Ballroom, AH Machine, Three Amigos Mexican Restaurant, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Mark's Chiropractic, Part City Auto, Copper Mug, People State Bank, Family Vision Center, Keith Paul Insurance, Sign Forge, Access Insurance, and Underwood Construction. Skip pass. Pacaton has it into the lane. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds to Edgar. Again, our sponsors are the reason why we are able to show you Marathon basketball all season and why we are able to show high school sports year-round. A lot less high school sports in the summer, but we do have Legion baseball and some other activities. They're the reason why we're able to show high school basketball, in this case, for free. So if you do have a choice on what company to give your money to for services, keep those in mind, the ones that are helping bring you free high school basketball, forever free here on Zaleski Sports. Under 2 minutes to play. Marathon with a 1-point lead. Marathon has played a lot of man defense this year. That's a Coach Schneider staple. Really good teacher offensively and defensively. But this team has really bought into the defensive end of the floor. Workus, very shifty left-hand finish. She has 8. She's the game's leading scorer. That's a tough pass. That's stolen by Workus. Workus up ahead. Borkart, she traveled. Wasn't comfortable with how she caught the ball. It was off her wrong foot. She caught it on her left foot. So by the time that she was on the right side of the basket, tried to get off that left foot again, it was her third step. Kyla Heisey goes to the bench. 1 point Wildcat lead. Remember, stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show afterwards. I'll be talking to the player of the game and the winning coach. Always a good time. Pacaton fouled. She'll shoot 2. Almost got the end one. Marathon will be shooting their first free throws of the night.
Edgar foul on Kaler, her first team.
Falls on Milana Kaler, her first.
For 2.
I would say that in general, talking in generalities here, the boys like being interviewed more than the girls do. I think that individually, everyone likes it on some level. The guys relish it, right? I think it's from watching sports their entire lives, for the most part, and they've seen the quarterbacks give all of the fluffy answers, and they like it. Girls are hit or miss. Some girls give good answers, and they really like it. Borkart off the glass for 2. Some girls, they want to be anywhere besides talking to you with the microphone. Some girls really want to make sure that their hair's good, their makeup's good. Workus, and 1. Finish through the contact. That's going to be on Helke in her third.
Workus at the line for 1. Foul on Helke, her third, team's 8. Caitlin Love in for the Red Raiders.
I have had girls ask if they could brush their hair before they talk to me, which is fine, right? Just interesting. Free throws, no good. Schneider, good box out on Workus as it came almost right back to her. Skip pass, Caitlin Love thinks about the 3. Bad pass, Workus by herself. Left-handed layup for 2 is good. Going on a run here just before halftime. Wildcats now up by 6. 18 seconds. Trapped, stolen. 3 on 0. This is Kepke. Kepke, right-handed layup, good. Clock's down to 7. Need to hurry. That ball's hit away. Caitlin Love has it at the buzzer. Got it! Shot at the buzzer. Stops the bleeding going into the first half, but a run by the Wildcats the last 2 minutes of the first half gives them the lead. We're going to play you a little all-access Marathon basketball, so enjoy that at halftime. The score, Edgar Wildcats 25, the Marathon Red Raiders 20.
Too many people struggle with pain and injuries. At Mark's Chiropractic of Marathon, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love. Whether you're looking for an adjustment, muscle work, laser therapy, or dry needling, we have you covered. Learn more by reaching out to Mark's Chiropractic on Main Street in Marathon, or check out our website at marathonchiropractor.com.
At Greater Insurance Service, you're more than just a number. You're an individual with unique needs, and that calls for an insurance policy that's unique to you. Call today for more information on auto, home, health, business, and much more. Let Greater Insurance Service work for you.
Marathon Red Raiders All Access is sponsored by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept. Plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org today.
Keep working. Come on. 20 seconds. Rebounder. Keep working. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Let's just have the prime player start with it and go chase. Throw it to that side. Just go. Yep. Just go chase it. Go. Good, good. That's good. One-on-one. Nice. You must see the rim and then make a decision. Okay? Quicker decision. Let's go. Go. See it. Move it. See it. Move it. See it. Attack it. Shoot it. There you go. Good take, Danny. Outlet. I think there's times where, go ahead, cut, Maven. You know, if I go here, I don't need to get all the way down here. I can just get to here, and then look, I've got 1 or 2 options on that side that I can kick that ball, and that's great. That really makes the defense work then, right? That creates a long closeout. All right, Addie, go. Cut, Maven, go.
My name is Maddie, and I beat cancer. Friday we're doing a game against Prentice, and we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network, and they've helped me a lot. I'm a miracle child this year, and I'm doing a lot of things to help them raise money. Being in sports, I played all throughout my treatment. I played all 4 years of high school. I played in middle school. So I just wanted to keep with it, and I knew like if I kept doing that, like it would just help me boost my confidence. I'm thankful for the whole community. They really came together and helped raise money for me at the beginning of all my treatment, and my parents are always a big support. My brothers, my whole family, and just everyone around in the community was a support. I just kept a positive mindset, and I didn't let anything let me down because I knew I was going to beat it, and I didn't want to let it beat me. It was a pretty good feeling. I mean, finding out that I was cancer-free, I knew that like that was my biggest achievement I was ever gonna make in my life. My message to anyone who's going through this is just to stay positive and always look at the good. Even though there's gonna be bad days, just think about all the positives. Have as much fun as you can. Keep your mind distracted.
Offensively, we know that it's always whatever, and I really feel like kids are, you know, the more comfortable you become passing and catching the ball, squaring. Emma and Miley, I thought you did a really nice job of seeing the rim and then making decisions, whether that be to attack or pass. Guards, I thought we moved it pretty well, and second half, I thought we were better offensively, and it showed. Give yourself a clap, 1, 2, 3. Nice job.
Yeah.
All right. We know we're a young team. We know we're a young team, but enjoy this, okay? This is a really great win for you. Prentice is a pretty good team. They've played a lot of the Edgar's tough. They played Stratford tough. You saw, girls, we've got second half of the conference season coming starting next week. Now it's our time. Now it's our time, and we show how much better and better and better we're getting. Give yourself a clap. 1, 2, 3. Without further ado, and we have one more thing after this. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yes! All right. Meadow has the game ball. Okay? We will get everybody and get their autograph. Yeah. Okay? And that ball, Maddie, come on up. Yeah. This ball's going to Maddie. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's go. Break it down. 50-50, and then we're going to do that pass the hat thing. We'll let you know. Please help us out. We are together. We are family.
We should do it the whole time. No,
Well, we had a conversation when we found out what was happening tonight, and it's a doubleheader, and we wanted to make people aware that officials are people too, so we took our game checks and donated it to the cause tonight. So we're not looking for individual recognition. We just happen to be the lucky crew that was assigned to this night, and we heard what was going on. We thought it was an opportunity for us to bring the human side of officiating to basketball, because when you're playing or your children are playing, it's a big deal if there's a foul called or not a foul. But what we've learned through high school sports and sports in general is there's a lot bigger lessons in life, and this was an opportunity for us to be a part of it. So that's why we chose to help out tonight. So, and I will say that we were just lucky enough to be assigned. There's anybody as a part of the officiating community in Central Wisconsin that could have been assigned to this tonight that probably would have done the same thing.
Congrats on your senior year, Maddie, and for always giving your all and everything you do. Sending love to you.
Everybody stand and give these two courageous young ladies a huge round of applause.
All right, welcome back. Hope everybody liked the All Access little snippet we have. Trevor does a great job with it. If you want to see more, episodes are generally released on Mondays. Following the boys and girls basketball teams of Marathon High School, these girls improving week by week, game by game, and the boys ranked in the top 5 in Division 4. They are undefeated, 12-0. Trying to go 13-0 tomorrow night if that game is played. All games have been canceled except 4 games on the Zaleski Sports Network, so check your local listings as you hear on TV. Back in the 1980s, back before the internet, where you had to look in the newspaper or the TV guide to figure out when shows were on. Or you had to click through your TV with a really fat remote control. Tough pass out of bounds, going to stay with the Wildcats. Michaela Workes leads all scorers with 12 points, 5 for Savannah Kepke, 4 for Emery Borkart, 2 apiece for Yunker and Streveler for the Wildcats. 5 points apiece for Packeton and Caitlin Love. 4 points for Pashik, 2 apiece for Helke, Emma Love, and Macy Mishka. Travel, turnover back to Marathon. An interesting first half. Marathon got off to a slow start, especially offensively. Edgar got off to an early lead, 6-0. Marathon fought back. At one point, Marathon led by 6. And Edgar went on a big run just before halftime to take an 8-point lead before Caitlin Love hit a 3 from about 3 feet behind the three-point line as time expired to cut the lead to 5 going into the locker room. And sometimes those types of shots set the tone for the second half. It gets the girls really excited going into the locker room. Ball is loose. Emma Love picks it up. Skip pass. Workus tipped that one right to her teammate. Kohler ends up with the steal. That's going to be a jump ball. Goes back to Marathon. A lot of smiles out there. That's Taylor Lemmer. Just a big smile on her face because she drove the lane and Emma Love grabbed the ball and just kept running with it. .16.5 to play. There's a post touch for Emma Love. Back outside. This is Heisey. Ball's on the floor. We're going to have another jump ball. This one's going to go back to the Wildcats. I know that there are some other games in the network tonight. I know the Assumption girls beat the Newman girls tonight. Assumption stays perfect. They have a big one tomorrow night at Aquinas. Left-handed runner is good.
Macy Yonker.
Yonker's 4th point of the night. 7-point Edgar lead. It's the biggest lead in a while. I believe Assumption 13-0 on the season. Aquinas is going to be a big test. That is an offensive foul. Teammates help Miley Helke up. That is her 4th foul.
Team's first in for Helke.
That's a big blow for Coach Schneider. Pashik is going to come in. Wildcats with the ball and a 7-point lead. A well-attended game tonight, given the weather and everything else going on. Workus finds Strevler in the lane. That's an offensive foul. Packetown keeps it, or forces the offensive charge. A lot of Edgar fans here. Edgar, of course, always travels well. Marathon also rabid fan base. Year in, year out. Marathon known more for basketball than anything else, I would say. They have a good wrestling program, and football team is generally pretty good. But boys and girls basketball, you know, they come out with the Indiana Hoosier striped pants, and they're kind of an Indiana type of team. Up to the basket. Shot's no good. Heisey's second chance. No. Emma Love is fouled, and she's going to shoot 2. Multiple opportunities that time for the Red Raiders.
Foul on Workus.
Workus' second foul.
Her second, team second. Emma Love at the line for 2.
Emma Love to shoot 2. She's been pretty quiet tonight. First trip to the line. That one rattles home. Strevler's going to come out, as is Kyla Heisey. Schneider's going to replace her. Emma Love trying to make the second of two. Back iron, no good. Ball's loose. Still loose. Kaler comes down with it. Quickly up the court. This is Yonker. Lemmer into the lane. Misses it to the right. Love with the rebound. Marathon with the ball. Down by 6. Trying to cut into the lead. Marathon not known as a three-point shooting team per se. Schneider dribbles into the lane. Back outside Packetown. Pashak skip pass to Love. Good ball movement, this time down for the Red Raiders. Looking for what shot they want. Tough pass. That X pass wasn't there that time. Workus with the steal. Under 14 to play. Out of bounds, going to go back to Marathon. Borkhardt and Halverson in for Edgar. Caitlin Love and Macy Mishka in the game for Marathon. 27-21, the Wildcats on top of the Red Raiders here. 13:45 left to play. A lot of time left in this one. Let's hope for a close finish tonight. Get some excitement, get the blood going. Little Thursday night action. Packetown misses this one short. And she's going to get called for a push in the back. It's going to be her first foul, second on the team.
Marathon foul on Packetown, her first, team second.
At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. Transition basket is good for Kepke.
Savannah Kepke.
For the best in marathon dinner or get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. I have bowled on their lanes. I like the Marathon City Sports complex they have there. Love for two. Quickly the other way. Borkhardt hard off the backboard, goes out of bounds. Stays with the Wildcats. Molepsky is going to come in for the first time, I believe.
For the Wildcats.
Turnover goes to Marathon. (29-23). The Wildcats on top of Marathon. Marathon hanging around. That's a tough pass, almost stolen away. You can see Borkhardt jammed her finger. Have a foul on the Wildcats here. Let's make sure Borkhardt's okay. Fouls on Kepke, her first. Team's third. Yonker back in the game. Going to give Halverson. Halverson was only in for a couple minutes. Going to come back to the bench. Good minutes out of her. Everybody has a role on the team. Sometimes it's to play 2 minutes at a time to spell someone who just needs a little bit of a break. Tough pass, stolen away, Workus. Or that's Borkhardt. Blocked from behind. Looked like Borkhardt had enough space, but good trailing defense by the Red Raiders that time. Caitlin Love has it. One of the better shooters on the team. Between Caitlin Love and Packetown, there's the shooters we have. Another alternate possession. It will stay with the Red Raiders. Get instant savings at Fleet Farm. Skip the wait and take $10 off your purchase of $75 or more in store or online. Shop now and save on gifts for others or maybe even a gift for yourself. Shop all your favorite everyday essentials and save at Fleet Farm. Trevor, let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more Marywood South girls basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
You should apply for an open opportunity at Marathon Cheese.
It's where you want to start your career. We have a lot of long-term commitment employees. They work with you and it's great pay, great benefits.
I choose to stay at Marathon Cheese because there's always an opportunity.
Marathon Cheese has worked really great for me and my family.
They donate money to different charities and different things that bring the community up.
There's an opportunity to grow in this company.
Working here at Marathon Cheese has given me a great work-life balance.
I wouldn't work anywhere else. I love working at Marathon Cheese.
Welcome back to Marathon High School. 29-23, Edgar on top. A close game. Slow start to the second half. Edgar leads the second half, scoring 4-3. Family Vision Center in Marathon provides quality eye care for you and your family. From medical eye care and routine eye exams to high-quality glasses or contact lens needs, you're in the right hands with Family Vision Center in Marathon and Wittenberg. Marathon baseline out of bounds. Molepsky in the corner. Edgar comes out zone. Nice to see out of a timeout. Just switch it up a little bit. And Edgar is going to get the steal on the alternate possession. Good job by Coach Nowak, knowing that Coach Schneider is probably going to draw something up coming out of that timeout. So switch from man to a 2-3, that time down. Edgar trying to build on it. It looks like Maven Schneider's going to get called for a foul. Her first, team's third.
Her first, team's third.
11:40 left to play in this one. Still a lot of time. Marathon's getting it done defensively. Ball's tipped. Edgar retains possession. This is Borkart. Workus, top of the key. Little spacing issues this time down for the Wildcats offensively. Here's a post touch, though. Strevler can't even get it up. Blocked. Stolen away. Workus. Left-handed layup. Too hard. Batted out of bounds. Going to stay with Edgar. Knocked out of bounds by Maven Schneider.
Heisey in for the Red Raiders.
Both these teams fighting in the middle of the Marywood South Conference. Edgar tied for third with Stratford at an even 4-4. Marathon in fifth at 2-6. Outside three, gets it to go. Little English on that one. And that's a turnover. Just trying to do a little bit too much, a little bit too quick. It's a 9-point Wildcat lead. I feel like any game that we do with Edgar and the Wildcat mascot isn't here, it's a missed opportunity. We need some traveling mascots. Mascots make every game better. And seeing the big Wildcat head is fantastic. Sadly, I don't think we even saw the Wildcat at state football. I assume that whoever's in the Wildcat costume wanted to be in the stands with their friends. Makes sense. Stratford Tiger made it down there. Good defense, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Edgar. We have a line change for Marathon here. Pacaton, Sapinski, and Emma Love into the game for Marathon. 32-23. Edgar's been stuck on 23 for quite a while. Pass inside, Schervler traveled. Yeah. Good defense by Emma Love, and Schervler just tried to do a little bit too much. I'm trying to check back because we just did a game with the Schervler. It looks like it was the Colby boys. Had Joseph Schervler. He had a good game. He had 12 points. Emma Love underneath.
Emma Love, assisted by Kyla Heisey.
Heisey with a good pass. Streveler, we're going to call that a clean block, out of bounds, stays with the Wildcats. For all your plumbing, septic, water, sewer, and well needs, there's always one great place to turn, Marathon Plumbing Service. Whether it's your home or business, their expert staff will get the problem resolved quickly so you can get back to what matters most. For all your plumbing needs, look to Marathon Plumbing Service, where service is in their name.
Milena Kaler.
Kaler able to put it in off of the inbounds pass. 9:45 to play. It's a 9-point Wildcat lead. Peccaton, inside touch, Love. Outside, Heisey goes baseline. A jumper for Love is good. Emma Love heating up a little bit. She's got 7. She's the leading scorer along with Caitlin Love. Travel. Marathon with a chance to cut into the 7-point lead.
In for the Wildcats.
Basketball is a game of runs. Feels like Marathon might be in the start of one right here. After going about 5 minutes without scoring, they have scored 4 in a row. Tough pass inside, outside Packeton. In trouble, stolen away, Workus with quick hands. Lemmer by herself. That shot's blocked. Nice job by Pashik. Edgar's going to retain, and they're going to call a jump that time. Ball's going to go back to Marathon. It's really interesting because, especially when your offense is struggling, you want the girls to go a little bit faster, but at the same time, you have to make really good decisions and quicker away from the ball. You don't want to dribble into trouble. See Edgar staying in a 2-3 zone here. There's a skip pass, dangerous. Here's the cutter, Heisey left-handed layup, a little bit strong. Emma Love, put back, good! 9 points for Emma Love. The lead's down to 5, 8:20 to play. Poschek's going to get called for her third, going through the post player.
Marathon foul on Poschek. Her third.
Miley Helke back in the game, as is Brendy Halverson. Halverson going to get Kepke a little rest. Kepke's got 7 points, having a good game. Savannah. Inside touch and a foul. Helke just picked up her 5th.
Marathon foul on Helke, her 5th. Team.
So Helke is done. 2 points tonight.
Poschek in for the Red Raiders.
Poschek is going to replace her. An early night for Helke. She's been in foul trouble most of the night. So to the line to shoot, too, is Yonkers. She is 2 of 4 at the line. First free throw is no good. Great box out by Poschek.
The line for 2.
She realized quickly that it was a 2-shot foul. Second one's good. Yonker has missed 3 free throws. They were all the front ends of 2. Outside Packeton. Dribbles into the short corner. Top of the key. Good ball movement this time down. Sapinski in the corner. Emma Love. Up and good. She's got 9 in the second half, up to 11. The lead is down to 4. The closest that the Red Raiders have been in some time. Workus 3 answers. Her first points of the second half. She's got 15. It's now back up to 7. Tough pass, almost stolen away. Good job by Sapinski to keep it alive. Marathon on a run, got it down to 4. And that three was a little bit of a backbreaker. Foul's going to be called on Yonker, her third.
Edgar foul on Yonker. For third, team's fourth. Strudler and Kepke in.
Kepke Strudler in for the Wildcats. Going to give Workus probably her last break of the night. Get some water. Try to hold the 7-point lead. Pacaton has it in the corner. Inside touch, Love still there for two.
Wow.
Guessing that Coach Nowak is probably got to go man. That is 3 straight times down that Emma Love got an easy look inside, and she gets the rebound here. It's a 5-point game. That shot rolls off the rim, no good. Thought we were going to have a little high-low from Sapinski to Love there. Sapinski got a good shot off, just couldn't get it to roll in. Kaler, 2 in. That one rolls around and goes in. Lead back up to 7, under 6.5 to play. Here's inside to Love. She loses it off her hands to turnover. Good idea, but had to go through some traffic.
Caitlin Love, Mishka in for the Red Raiders.
Emma Love needs a breather. Pacaton coming to the bench.
For the Wildcats.
This Marathon Red Raiders team is a young team. Most of the team is back next year. Edgar also with some youth. The Marywood South, just in general, a lot of young kids, a lot of young girls this year. Marywood South not as tough as past years, I would say, and the youth is a big part of that. Still, a lot of good teams in the conference. Auburndale has 8 underclassmen that make up the majority of the minutes, including 5 freshmen. Kaler can't get that one to go. But in the right place at the right times, Kepke. Assumption's a little bit older than, say, Auburndale or Marathon. Inside, quick hands, knocked away by Borkhardt. Borkhardt, nice pass, but good defense by Heisey. Able to knock it out of bounds. Coach Schneider tells Emma Love she has to get back in the game. She's been the sole focus offensively here in the second half against the zone. Out of bounds, going to stay with Edgar. .5:25 to play. Edgar up by 9. Marathon pulled to within 4 about 2 minutes ago. Ball's on the floor. We call it travel. Schneider was good until she kind of moved on her knees and have to call the travel on it. Schneider knocks the ball out of bounds. Get to try it again. We have a little Zaleski Sports Christmas party this weekend. Christmas holiday party. You know what? Anything's a holiday. Just happens to coincide with the Cowboys-Packers game. A lot of fans on both sides of that one will be there. Stolen away, Caitlin Love by herself. Gonna get fouled by Borkhardt, but will be able to shoot 2.
Edgar foul on Borkhardt. Her first team step. Caitlin Love at the line for 2.
Caitlin Love's first trip to the line tonight. Special thank you to all of our Marathon sponsors. Marathon Plumbing Service, Rib River Ballroom, AH Machine, 3 Amigos, American Restaurant, Marathon Flooring, Marathon Cheese, Mark's Chiropractic, Part City Auto, Copper Mug, People's State Bank, Family Vision Center, Keith Paul Insurance, Sign Forge, Access Insurance, and Underwood Construction. please, please, please support our sponsors. They're the ones that are able to bring us free high school basketball to everybody at home all year round, but especially Marathon basketball. Love gets 1 out of 2. Putback no good. Love again. It's a third opportunity for Marathon, this time down. Here's a 3 for Pasha. Got it! That's a 4-point swing, and now the lead's down to 5. Every time Marathon's cut into this lead, Edgar has been able to come back. Workus 3. She did it again. Her second big 3 in the middle of a Marathon run puts the lead back up to 8. Tough pass. Run down by Mishka. Schneider, she'll take a 3. Short, no good. Borkart with the rebound. Up ahead to Lemmer. Lemmer, foul on Schneider. Schneider was moving backwards. If she was able to get position, maybe another half step and not be moving, that would have been an offensive foul. But Lemmer was a little bit too quick to the position. First trip to the line tonight with an 8-point lead. First free throw is good. Matches Edgar's largest lead of the game, 46-37. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Emma Love with the rebound. So 4 minutes to play. Edgar leads by 9. Time for Marathon to be in a hurry here. Edgar's going to stay in the 2-3. Again, Marathon not known as a great shooting team from the outside. Borkart almost gets a steal. Schneider looking for some help. Finds Pashik. Schneider cutting. Love, shot blocked. Up ahead. Borkart can't quite get it. Schneider with the steal. Good hustle by Schneider to get back. This is a turnover. Stolen away by Borkart, and they're going to walk it up. No need to hurry. Lemmer gets it back to Borkart. Schneider hits the ground. 3 minutes to play. Dribble drive. No good by Yonker. Tough pass. Goes over Emma Love's head. All right, we're going to take a full timeout. 2:52 left to play in this one. Edgar with the ball and a 9-point lead. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
The Rib River Ballroom is the perfect place to hold your next big event. They have the space and the beautiful facility for your next banquets, corporate meetings, weddings, and more. Visit their Facebook page or go to ribriver.com for a list of their upcoming winter events. In addition to being the ideal location for your next occasion, Rib River Ballroom also offers an incredible on-site or off-site catering service with customizable menu options. Located just outside of Marathon on Highway 29 and just 10 minutes from downtown Wausau.
Welcome back. 2:52 to play. The Edgar Wildcats with a 9-point lead in the ball. Marathon needs some turnovers. Need them quick. 46-37. Edgar is going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. Borkart breaks the press. Gets ahead of everyone. Inside touch. Layup good. Kepke has 11. Good pass by Borkhardt.
Savannah Kepke.
Biggest lead of the game for Edgar. First time the teams played, Edgar won by 8. Emma Love decides not to go up with it. Jumper, Heisey, no good. Rebound comes down to Borkhardt. She's had a good game. Jump ball is going to stay with the Wildcats. We mentioned at the top, Edgar came in losers of 5 of 6, but those losses were to fantastic teams. Some of the best teams in the area: Auburndale, Mosinee, Pacelli, Almond, Bancroft, and Athens. Kind of the who's who in the area so far this year. Pacelli, surprisingly good. Pacelli and Almond, both really good teams this year. I believe both only have 1 loss. Almond just lost their first game of the year. Pacelli had maybe the best win of anybody in the area when they beat St. Mary's Catholic on the road, undefeated St. Mary's Catholic. Pacelli's done a great job with that program. Really young team as well. Borkhardt, off the rim, no good. Bounces right to Workus. Workus with the extra pass. Nice pass underneath, knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Edgar. It's going to be an exciting playoff series this year for local girls basketball teams. Here's a turnover. Love waited a little bit too long to get the pass up ahead. It's a turnover. Yonker loses out of bounds, going to stay with Edgar. Assumption's in real good position. Pacelli is going to be a threat. Athens is going to be a threat in that same sectional. Assumption actually has a tough sectional. They go southeast to go against some of the big Division 5 schools down south, including Randolph and probably Argyle, I think, might be down there. Not going to be an easy road, but the winner of that Assumption sectional will be the favorites to win the gold ball this year. Neelsville is going to be good in Division 4. Auburndale might have something to say about it in their sectional, which is with Marathon here. Spash and Marshfield girls, both really good this year. On the boys' side, the Marathon boys are going to be really tough. The Almond Bancroft boys also very good this year.
Marathon
Falls on Kyla Heisey. Her first.
It's her first, team 7.
Bonus time for Workus. She's 2 of 3 at the line tonight.
In for the Red Raiders,
Madison Heisey's in the game, and Madison Lang in the game. Coach Schneider's waving the white flag. You know, a different night. This is definitely a game that the Marathon comes back to win, but the girl at the line tonight has been special. Michaela Workus with 19, working on 20 here, and 2 3-pointers that really stemmed the tide. When it looked like Marathon was on a run, got to within 4, got to within 5 the second time, and threes by Michaela Workus really kind of sealed the deal. Free throw is good. She's got 20.
And number 20, Chloe Mellenberger.
Chloe Mellenberger in the game. Yes, on the boys' side, Almond Bancroft has a really good team. Pacelli, kind of bad luck with losing Jaden Awe, and that would have been a really good sectional game. And after Almond Bancroft running clock to Pacelli boys, it seems like Almond's in really good shape to maybe make it to Madison. Shot no good by Madison Heisey. Marathon boys are going to be good. Auburndale's good, obviously. Marathon won by 21 at Auburndale the other night. But the top 4 seeds in that sectional are going to be Marywood South teams. And the Spash boys are also very good. Edgar is going to let this one run out. A good win by the Edgar Wildcats. Final score, Edgar 50, Marathon 37. Ends up being a 13-point win. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. More after this.
See all of y'all here tonight.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right, let's go out to the middle here. Sometimes we have people. All right, welcome back. With me, Savannah Kepke. I love the name Savannah. It's really good. It's rare. We don't see a lot of it. Big game tonight. Yeah, I think you had 12 points. Like 11 points? Well, I'm the scorekeeper.
Oh.
And I actually don't. I don't remember. You had a lot of points. And you're not a starter, right?
No, no.
You're a bench player? Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a career high for points for you?
Yeah.
What class are you?
Sophomore.
Sophomore, all right. So your Edgar Wildcats are pretty young, right? Besides for Michaela, is it mostly sophomores and juniors?
Well, 5 seniors start, so, and then, yeah.
Okay. We're going to get you through this, don't worry. Savannah is very nervous. There's no reason to be nervous. All right, so you guys are 5-4 in conference, right? We are a little bit more than halfway through the season. What goals does the team still have to accomplish the rest of the way?
Well, we're going to lose Michaela, so we have to get a strong post because she's our lead scorer. So we just need to work really hard and get stronger. And yeah.
All right, playoffs are soon, right? Do you guys have goals set for the playoffs?
I don't know. No, not.
To win some games, right? You guys want to win some games in the playoffs. So, a lot of fans. Edgar traveled really well tonight. What do you want to say to your fans?
Thank you for coming and supporting Edgar. And for cheering. And yeah.
Fantastic. I am a big fan of when the Wildcat mascot comes. Do you think the mascot should come every game?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right, you're the player of the game. I'm going to give this to you, right? You see the camera up there?
Yep.
Do you know what to do? Say, I'm Savannah Kepke, and I'm in the house, and scream it.
Okay.
All right? At the camera up here. And I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. All right?
I'm Savannah Kepke, and I'm in the house.
Good job, good job. Do you want to go get your coach for me? I don't see her.
Thank you.
His coach, fantastic win. It was an exciting game.
Absolutely. There was a lot of back and forth momentum, a few ups and downs for both teams, I would say. Thankfully, my team, we kept that little bit of an edge throughout the majority of the game, plus the second half, which gives us a lot of confidence as we continue to play.
Yeah, and Marathon made a couple runs at you. Michaela hit threes every time that happened. She's a senior leader.
She absolutely is. She's such a strong player offensively for us. She's just a dominant scorer on the board. She's grabbing them like it's nobody's business. So she is an excellent player, and I'm so thankful to have her.
Yeah, and coming in, the team's been skidding a little bit, but you're playing the best teams in the area, especially lately, right?
Yeah.
So knowing that the team has lost a couple, how does it feel to come out and really make a statement?
It feels amazing. I am so proud of this team. Every single time that they come out to battle, that's probably one of the only things that I could ever ask for out of a team is how much effort they give me and having a great attitude while they play. And tonight they absolutely did that.
Yeah, it seems like you got a real good set of girls this year. Playoffs are coming up. We're not talking playoffs yet, right? But as we enter in the second half of the year, what's the one thing that you think that your team can still improve the most on?
Yeah, improving the most, I need to continue to get people to score aggressively, continue to work the ball and want to score. Every single time that they have the ball in their hands, I want them to be a threat to take it to the rim and or to shoot, and we need to keep working on that. So,
fantastic. Congratulations, Coach. You're above 500 in conference. That's always good.
Yes, it is. It feels great.
Thanks for doing a great job in your first year.
I appreciate it.
All right, for everybody at Zaleski Sports, we saw the Edgar Wildcats defeat the Marathon Red Raiders to improve to 5-4 in the conference. For Dan Ross and Trevor Zaleski, have a great night.